Today we are doing a mod that costs more than an Octavia 1.8. We're going all-wheel drive, baby. So day 2, day 1 we removed everything that was needed to be removed. Front subframe, rear subframe, fuel tank, I think that was about it. But we removed everything. I'll just quickly show you what all we need to go all-wheel drive on the VRS. Let's just quickly come here, and this is the rear subframe. This has the all-wheel drive Haldex system that we need. So this will now go where the previous rear subframe was. So this is one of the things. Then you've got the axles, then you've got the rear wheel, bearings, then we've got these. Then one of the main things that we also require, so you've got the prop shaft which will help us send all the power to all four to the rear wheels. Then you've got a new fuel tank, mainly because the shape of the old fuel tank does not really give enough space for the prop shaft to sit. So new fuel tank, as you can see, you've got the space over here for the prop shaft to pass through. And और कुछ है क्या? Yeah, one last thing. There is one last thing. This is the transfer case. This is going to sit where the VAQ sits in the DQ381. We're going to remove the VAQ. That's going to be put on, and then this will help basically send the power to the rear wheels. So we've got everything that we need. And so I am not sure what we're doing right now. Let's just quickly go and check that out. If you guys don't know, so the main thing is Soham sort of hurt his knee. He's fractured it to an extent. So 1 month he's not going to be driving anything. So this one thing has troubled me for the longest time. I've already changed the tune on my car. I'm now running a Venom Performance tune. Shriram, of course, always has been super helpful. But the main issue that we kept on facing is that we could not do too much adjustment to, well, the actuator that I have right now. So I got a new actuator. We're going to install this as well. And with the help of that, I should be able to push more power out. So since all of this is happening, and Sushant told me if you're getting everything, just get done in months, otherwise I'm not going to open the car again. So yeah, this also goes in. I've been waiting for a file for the longest time because currently I'm on the base map. Once this goes in, we can do much more data logging, we can get better files, and I know for a fact the car will become much more fun to drive. So this is my fuel tank. This will now go up here, and once that is done, we will install the rear subframe, then the front subframe, then the propeller shaft, and I think the mechanical stuff will be done after that. But wiring is one thing that is also very important when you're installing the all-wheel drive on the VRS. So I just hope I can start the car today. So, day 4. The only reason it's taken so much time is because we had to get some mounting done for the fuel tank, and we need to put some new braces and mounting points, and that was dependent on someone else. So we had to wait for them to be free, then come back, do all of this, etc., etc. And that's why the work has been pretty slow. But today, the work's been going at breakneck speed. The fuel tank is on, the transfer case is on. We're going to be putting the subframe onto the car now, and then we need to attach the propeller shaft. And after that, the only thing that remains is wiring and putting on the new exhaust. I will show you the new exhaust in a bit because we've kept it somewhere and we will remove it from there. So yeah, I'm very excited. I'm praying to God that I can take the car back home today. So the car is almost done. So as you guys can see, we've got the transfer case, we've got the drop shaft that's running throughout the length of the car. Then you've got the rear subframe, the Haldex system. We need to install my downpipe again. And apart from that, some wiring is remaining, and we've got some settings that we need to do somewhere over here. And this is going to be my exhaust. It's missing one muffler, we need to put that right now. But it's a non-resonated system. I might end up putting a Golf R resonator, I'm not sure about that. And this muffler is a VRS Valvetronic muffler. This is one thing I've been genuinely wanting for a while now, because as much as I love listening to the car at times, but when I'm daily driving it, it becomes a bit difficult. So this is how it is. I will just quickly show you the other exhaust that I had on before. So this is the exhaust that I had before. I've got Bola mufflers, I've got my Miltech Y pipe, then I put a superb resonator in between. It helped quite a lot, to be very honest. But the bends on these are a little different. You've got the Y pipe that is there, but it's this bend mainly that is a little different on the all-wheel drive VRS.
Tanay, how are you feeling, bro? All-wheel drive?
I'll feel it once I actually drive it, no?
But when did you decide to go all-wheel drive? Like, what was the moment when you decided all-wheel drive?
इंटरव्यू के ले रहा है पागल है क्या ए घेऊन जावा ह्याला पेलतो इकडे
अरे मैं एक्सप्लेन करता हूँ ना ऑल-व्हील ड्राइव सेटअप.
वो एक्सप्लेन करना फिर ये क्यों बोल रहा है
मेरे को नहीं आता रे.
क्या आज तक का रिपोर्टर है क्या तू
मैं बोला क्वेश्चन.
यू डिसाइड टू डू अरे नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन इज करेगा हाउ डज इट फील फॉर यू टू गो फर्स्ट क्वेश्चन
दैट वाज माय फर्स्ट क्वेश्चन.
So this is day, I don't even know which day it is anymore, because we've been working on it for a while now. We've been taking our own sweet time, but I am praying to God that I can drive the car today. And so we're on the final leg. We've got the wiring that is remaining for the all-wheel drive. Most of the things are done. I mean, the mechanical stuff is done now. Nikhil is going to just do his magic, and I also need to do the wiring for my exhaust. So I got a new exhaust because the old one doesn't fit anymore because of the propeller shaft just going through the length of the car. I have a custom setup now, and I have two VRS mufflers at the end. So it's Valvetronic. So it is a big plus point for me now. My dad will not hate me anymore.